What's up, bandheads? It's your boy J Law. Hopefully, y'all are doing good today. Welcome to episode 3. Can I get a thumbs up to make sure we're good on the audio and you guys can hear me over that background music? Before we get started, somebody say something in the comments. Somebody say something there. Go ahead and throw some hearts up, all of that good stuff. We're going to be hanging with bandheads tonight, and we have a surprise guest, but I want to make sure we're good. So let me know, how's the audio? Y'all know I had a problem the last time at the Mecca. That was horrible. That was horrible. I kept getting calls from everybody. That was like, oh my goodness, J-Law, what are you doing, bro? Y'all have to forgive me. I just got back in the game. But welcome to another episode of Hanging with the Bandheads. It's your boy J-Law. We have a special guest tonight, and I just want to do a little quick intro. So we're going to try to see how this works out for us. You know, I wrote my little script, so I'm going to read it off to y'all. So welcome to Hanging with the Bandheads, the podcast where we dive deep into the stories, sounds, and stories of the show. Into the sights, sounds, and stories of the show-style marching band world. I'm your host, J-Law. And today, we're marching right into the heart of Atlanta to hang out with someone who's capturing culture one frame at a time. Our guest is a talented content creator known for bringing the energy, precision, and soul of show-style bands to life through his camera lens. From the stands to the field, he's got the angles, the passion, and the stories. So grab your sticks, lace up them marching shoes, Gremlin, and get ready because this conversation is going to hit all of the right notes. I would like to welcome to the stage my good friend, LAMIKS Videos. Y'all show my guys some love. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stage. Welcome to Hanging with Bandheads. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, Law, man? Glad to be here, man. Thanks for having me, man. That was one cool intro. I appreciate that.
Already. We really appreciate you. We're looking forward to a great time tonight. We're not gonna hold y'all too long, you know, and we ain't gonna be like church where we gonna be just about wrapping it up. We got some things that we're gonna talk about, and then we're gonna move on and get ready for next week's episode. All right, so let's get this party started. LAMIK, tell us, what are your band facts? Break it down for us.
Okay, cool.
You know what the band facts are.
Yes, sir. And then just everybody know I go by Malik. LAMIKS Videos is obviously the name of my business, but I started out playing baritone. That's a lie. I started out playing trumpet back in elementary school. And one day, the band director told me in front of everybody, my parents need to take that instrument back and get their money back because it's going down the drain with it being in my hand. So I went home and told my dad what he said, you know, because everybody was laughing and stuff after he said that. I told my dad, and he got in his truck and just like stormed off. And the next day I went to band class, and the teacher was like, "Hello, Malik, I just want to try you on a new instrument called the baritone and see how it does for you." And then so like after every song we played, like Hot Cross Buns, he was like, "Oh, Malik, you're doing such a great job. That is wonderful." And then we got to playing another song. "Oh, that was beautiful, Malik." And then one of my old trumpet buddies, you know, he leaned over. He like, "Hey, man, why you all on your nuts today?" And I was like, man, my dad went up here and cussed him the fuck out. So ever since that day, I picked up the baritone, man. It was just, you know, it was all good. I guess it's like the trumpet mouthpiece was like too small or something, and you know, I could get all the fingers straight, but the baritone, man, ever since I did that, I was good. So that became my instrument, middle school, and then here in DeKalb County, Georgia, we started marching in high school band in the 8th grade. So I started marching with Redan High School, located in Stone Mountain, Georgia. I marched 5 years, became baritone section leader my sophomore year. Best playing section all years of my leadership. And then 2000, when I graduated 2003, I went on to Florida A&M University, Tallahassee, and marched the 2003-2004 seasons, March 100. And then after the spring of 2005, I hit the transfer portal. And that was the end of my college career. However, I don't know if you guys heard of Drumline Live theatrical production, but I played euphonium and bass drum in that for the fall 2008 tour. And they had a tour before that in 2005 called Halftime Live, and I participated in that as well. So that was my professional marching career, and then my college career, and then my high school career. I mean, I said high school. Yeah.
Yeah, you said college then high school, because college is all we mostly think about once we marched in an HBCU marching band. So my man is legit. He's marching 100. He is holding it down. A section leader in high school, and did his few years at FAMU, and then he entered the transfer portal. So again, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate the band facts. So that's your band facts, but I want you to take us back to where LAMIKS video all began. What made you start shooting videos of marching bands?
So I logged on to Marching Sport back in it might have been the end of definitely 1999. And I saw all these.
Shout out to Marching Sport.
Yeah, shout out to Gerard. So I saw all these audio clips, and I was like, man, because all I had seen prior to 99, I had saw Morris Brown and Clark, obviously. And I went to Tuskegee's homecoming with my high school band, and then we went to the Magic City Classic. So all I'm privy to are these 4 or 5 HBCU bands. So my band director had these tapes, so he let me get them, and then I copied them. And then I went on to the 5th quarter and saw they had a tape trade for them. So, you know me, I'm like 14 years old, so I'm like, I'm getting with all these dudes on here. So I'm like, I started trading with people, and then the collection starts getting extensive. And then Christmas 2000, I asked my parents for like a camcorder, and then they give me a camcorder, and then I take it everywhere I go. Like I filmed like my freshman orientation at FAMU. I done filmed like crazy stuff like happening around my hometown. So I did that, and then I took it out. I didn't really get to film too much college with it in 2001, but my senior year in high school, which was fall 2002, I covered every home game at Morris Brown. And for anybody that doesn't know, that was the last home season at Morris Brown, fall 2002. So I was able to get a lot of experience with the camera then. And then obviously I went to FAMU in fall 2003, so there wasn't no recording going on. And then I got back fall 2005, and then I stopped recording for like a 10-year period from 2009 after the Atlanta Classic all the way until fall 2019. And then I rebranded everything and then jumped back in, you know, had to relearn the game with all these high-tech tools. And it's just been up like ever since. I mean, it's been a warm welcome to be back. And, you know, so that's where I'm at now.
Wow, that's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, that's a pretty detailed history right there.
Yeah.
Man, I like that. I like that. So let me ask you. What was your biggest YouTube video?
So on the old channel, it was that Bama State and Jackson State little melee they had at the Hall of Fame. It was called the HBCU Hall of Fame, and it's stunned all of us in person. Times. Yeah, man. Like you hear me screaming in the background, and I mean, I had never seen nothing like that in person. Like, you know, you said we knew something was up when we saw 2 SWAC bands sitting next to each other. And then I remember comments like on FAMU videos, like, what if a SWAC band had these numbers? And just to be there in person and see like a 300 plus SWAC band, you know, doing what they did. I mean, it was crazy, but that's my #1 video on my old channel. And then on the new rebranded channel, FAMU and Southern 2019, that's the That's the biggest.
Atlanta Classic.
Oh no, that was in Tallahassee.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was in Tallahassee. Okay.
Yeah, that was like my first year back on the job. So I mean, if you watch that video of mine, the editing is terrible. You know, the audio is kind of terrible. So, you know, I'm not that same videographer anymore. Like it's a big difference in what I do now. But yeah, but that's my biggest video now, and it's at 185,000.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. I think we're going to play a clip. So let me turn the background music off. We're going to play a clip from the first video that you mentioned, I believe, right?
Yep. Okay,
let's jump into that with a very, very popular song from out of Montgomery, Alabama State. So we're going to add this and we're going to check it out. Classic. Okay, we're gonna let them loop it one more time. I got some questions that's kind of popping in my head right now. The first thing is, like, if you're in a band, what do you do when the wax is smashing you in the face like that? We can answer that in a few. Okay. All right, bruh. That video just brings back so many great memories. Number one, of cranking on people. That's one. Number two, of just watching this video, because I was like, golly, I think this is the first time I saw this video is because I took a long hiatus from band too. So from